She's calm, she's kind, but don't let that soft voice fool you. When it's time to throw hands, Hinata Hyuga doesn't hold back. This right here is the S.H. Figuarts Hinata Hyuga, virtuous Byakugan figure. But is she just shy shell filler? Or is she secretly packing some serious ninja heat? Let's find out. Alright, here we go. Hinata Hyuga, the quietest kunoichi with the deadliest palms in the Leaf Village. Box is pretty sleek. Classic Figuarts window, you can see everything you're getting. Extra faceplates, a ton of hands, and that art on the side, she's low-key throwing hands already. Back of the box shows her mid-fight poses. And let's be real, even the box says, wife material, but deadly. Alright, that's enough cardboard romance. Let's crack this thing open. Fresh out of the box, Hinata's look is on point. That soft purple hoodie, ninja sandals, and calm confidence, she's definitely not here to just stand around. Let's start up top. Hinata's hair is sculpted nicely. Nothing too dramatic, but it definitely captures her classic look from the anime. It's got a slight soft flex feel. Not too squishy, but not stiff either. What's interesting is this little paint spot on the side, almost the same color as her highlights. Is it an intentional detail or a factory mishap? Not totally sure, but it doesn't really stand out in a bad way. The expression here really captures Hinata's personality, calm, gentle, and quietly confident. That soft smile feels so true to her character, especially from those early Shippuden scenes where she's watching over Naruto or quietly stepping up. The paint apps are super clean, especially the eyes, which are sharp and expressive without needing any extra flair. Even without blush or dramatic emotion, the sculpt brings out her warmth. It's a subtle face, but one that says a lot. A fun little bonus, the neck protector is removable. Not a huge game changer, but it gives you more options if you're posing or swapping heads around. Her jacket is spot on. The hoodie, chest, and lower part of the jacket are made from a softer, rubbery plastic. It gives a bit of flex, which helps with posing without looking bulky. The sculpt captures the layered look of her outfit nicely, especially that puffed collar and zip-up details. Her pants are sculpted well. Nothing overdone, just anime accurate. And the ankle straps, super clean. No harsh cuts, no weird separation. It's actually really well executed. Way better than what they gave to Tsunade, which makes you wonder, why didn't they just do this from the start? Alright, we've seen the figure head to toe. Clean sculpt, soft plastic, solid build. But here's where we find out if Bandai really understood the assignment. Because with the Byakugan, it's all about precision. And these accessories, they better hit every emotional pressure point just right. First up, we've got the classic Hinata smile. It's that gentle, heartfelt expression, like the one she gave when Naruto finally acknowledged her strength. Warm, subtle, and full of that, he looked at me, energy. Perfect for romantic displays or peaceful shelf vibes. Now, this one's for the I'll protect Naruto with my life moment. It's her full Byakugan blast, fists up, chakra flaring, and ready to dive into danger. Use this one for those mid-combat scenes, or just when she's done being underestimated. Here's her don't blink. I'm tracking all 361 chakra points face. Byakugan activated, full Hyuga Pride mode. Perfect for intense standoffs, especially next to Team 8 or any rogue ninja needing a reminder. Hinata's not just the shy girl anymore. This faceplate says, I'm here to fight, not flirt. It's got quiet determination all over it. Great for pre-battle stances, or that moment before she unleashes her gentle step-twin lion fist. And finally, we've got classic shy Hinata, that soft smile, those gentle eyes. And is it just me, or does she have a bit of a blush going on? I've looked at it under a few different lights, and there's this subtle pink glow on her cheeks. Could be paint, could be my imagination, but it totally adds to the charm. It's that sweet, uncertain moment, perfect for recreating her early, heart-fluttering scenes from the anime. Now let's talk about that windswept hair, because this sculpt isn't just an extra accessory, it's a total vibe shift. The front bangs sweep softly to the side, giving Hinata a more dynamic, in-motion look. And the back, flowing strands with a lot more motion sculpted in. It's got some nice separation between each piece. And here's the best part, it's on a ball joint. That means you can actually swap it out or pose it a bit to match the mood. Honestly, adding this hair option takes her from a basic shelf pose to full Leaf Village and motion energy. But what's a dynamic pose without the perfect set of hands to match? Hinata comes packed with a variety of them, each adding its own layer of emotion or combat flair. Let's break them down. classic ninja mode. These closed fists are all about readiness. Whether she's mid-battle stance or channeling chakra into a gentle fist strike, this set is perfect for serious action setups. You can even pair them with the shouting faceplate for an intense Byakugan charge. This is where chakra control meets Hyuga elegance. These open hands are perfect for classic defensive stances, chakra flow poses, or soft sparring moments. They're also spot on for 8 trigrams techniques, whether it's the 32 palms, 64 palms, or even the iconic palm rotation. There's a calm precision in the sculpt that captures Hinata's signature style, graceful, focused, and ready to strike in a heartbeat. Now we're getting into her peaceful, serene side. These stylized, open palms feel like a gentle wave, or maybe that quiet moment when she's gathering courage. Perfect for shy, heartfelt poses, like when she's standing by Naruto, unsure but present. And if you're feeling a bit creative, they also work surprisingly well for that scene, when she gets thrown into the air by pain. These are your pre-strike hands, fingers flexed and ready. It's the classic Hyuga pose, just before the gentle step twin lion fists land. There's an energy to these that says, "I'm warning you, back off." Perfect for mid-movement stances and pre-Byakugan moments. They also work great for her vacuum palm technique, also known as 8 trigrams air palm, when she sends a blast of chakra flying forward without even needing direct contact. These are the moneymakers, classic 2-finger jutsu hands, perfect for Byakugan activation or delivering pinpoint strikes in 8 trigrams techniques. Whether she's landing the 32 or 64 palms, these hands capture that precise, graceful combat style of the Hyuga. It's all about control, focus, and legacy. Just imagine posing her next to Neji. Honestly, I'm really hoping Bandai brings him to the line soon. The Hyuga clan deserves the spotlight, and I'd be so hyped to complete the duo. And of course, these. Technically, they're gripping hands, meant for holding a kunai or other gear. But let's be real, I couldn't resist turning them into hard hands. It's totally in character for Hinata, especially in those sweet, post-Shippuden moments with Naruto. Whether she's holding a weapon or your heart, proud, this pose deserves a front row spot on the display shelf. Okay, now let's talk about the main event, Hinata's gentle step twin lion fists. These effect pieces are made of a gorgeous, translucent blue plastic with frosty white highlights right on the lion faces. They're mounted on little ball joints, so you can actually twist and angle them for a more dynamic look. Whether you want the lions aiming forward in mid-attack or flaring out dramatically, there's some nice posing potential here. Now, while I was trying to detach them from her arms, one of the lion heads actually popped off, and I panicked, just a little. But good news, it plugs back in just fine. And bonus, it actually rotates smoother now. So, accidental upgrade? I did try fitting them directly onto her hands for fun, but the peg size is different. The lion pegs are slightly larger, so they're not made to plug into the hands. Overall, these lions are flashy, fierce, and totally worthy of Hinata's biggest moment. And then there's this, Sage Mode Naruto, seconds after witnessing Hinata get brutally struck down by pain. That furious expression? Yeah, it's ripped straight from that moment. The clenched teeth, and that look that says, "You've crossed the line." Even though it's packed with her accessories, this faceplate captures his rage and her impact on his heart. It's raw, iconic, and one of the most powerful expressions to ever come with a Naruto figure. You can almost feel the nine tails starting to break loose. Alright, let's break down Hinata's articulation head to toe. Starting from the top, her head turns side to side smoothly and tilts nicely too. Looking down is a bit limited because of the headband, but if you take it off, the range improves a lot. Looking up is actually pretty solid. Her hair's on a ball joint too, so there's a bit of flex to help with posing. She's got butterfly joints that move forward and back really well, and the arms rotate all the way around. Upward arm movement is a bit limited by the hoodie, but it's not a deal breaker. Bicep swivel? Check. Double jointed elbows? Super smooth. Wrists are on ball hinges for all the ninja hand signs you need. Moving on to the torso. Articulation here is super smooth. She's got great twist action at both the upper and lower sections. And she can tilt side to side with ease. The ab crunch is solid, and she bends backward just as well, giving you tons of posing options. Down to the legs. she can do front splits no problem, kicks high, and spreads wide for side splits. There's a thigh swivel to help fine-tune those stances, and the double-jointed knees work great for more dynamic poses. And then the extras, a shin swivel and even a sandal swivel right above the ankle. Ankle articulation is great, with a reliable rocker joint and a toe articulation to finish it off. All right, before we wrap things up, let's line her up next to some of the other figures. Here's Hinata standing with Naruto Sage Mode, and you can see she scales really well. Not too tall, not too short. She's got that perfect anime-accurate height that fits right into the Naruto S.H. Figuarts line. Whether you're recreating her heroic stand against pain or just building out your favorite ninja roster, this figure brings the heart. As for final thoughts, honestly, I'm impressed. From the soft sculpted details to the expressive hands, and even that tiny blush, S.H. Figuarts really nailed it. It's rare when a regular release feels this premium. Sure, a kunai would have been a nice bonus, but what we do get feels purposeful and full of character. And if you're wondering where I got mine, I picked it up from Yoyokuno. Always quick, safe, and reliable whenever I'm hunting down imports. Hinata fans, this one's a must. Display her sweet, display her strong. Either way, she's going to stand out.